Hello everyone, leelee here, and welcome to This Month in PF. This is a new series that I plan on doing at the end of each month, which will cover game updates and other information surrounding the game like news and the game community from the subreddit and Discord, and as well as just other miscellaneous places. So maybe if you think maybe you missed something, or there was a game update that maybe you saw one thing about it, but you don't really know what else was in it, or you just want to know what happened throughout each month, this is for you. So this is for March. It is currently early April when I am recording this. So I have compiled, I think, all that I could find from all the March updates and information that is still kind of relevant right now. So let's get into it first with some game updates. Early this month we saw update 3.5.0 where there was a minor edit to the Dragunov SVDS recoil pattern, a new Fauna 2 case, I like that case a lot more than the original, and as well minor gun patches for the AUG A3, AUG A3 Para, and the SCAR PDW. Later on in the month we got update 3.5.2, which was the addition of the new M45A1 pistol. This is a very similar pistol to the M1911, and I definitely recommend that you try it out. Probably the biggest update surrounding the game had to be the Ready Player One event, and this was a Roblox event, but Phantom Forces was a part of it, so you had to collect these keys throughout different games. First it was Jailbreak, then it moved on to Phantom Forces, so this caused a lot of people to be huddling around the vending machines. If you played it all during like the middle part of this month, you definitely saw that. It was kind of crazy. You could definitely just farm kills off of these people because they were relentless with the vending machines. So from this event though, you could get the J key melee weapon. This melee has actually been seen in the game before. I think people accidentally unlocked it through cases, but it wasn't really usable at all, and I don't think that they actually ended up keeping it in the end. I do believe it disappeared from their inventories, but that's kind of cool. At the end of this month, and probably our biggest update, we had update 3.6.0, where we had the PPSH added. You should definitely try that one out. It's a really fun gun to use, really unique. I really recommend trying it out. And so alongside the PPSH, we had the addition of the church or cathedral map called Ruins. And you might recognize that map because it was used in the J-Key event, so it would look familiar to people who participated in that part of it. We also had a map update to Suburbia. It's more spread out now. There are some layout changes, and I haven't played much of it, and I'm kind of on the fence about it myself, but I'm interested to see if Stylis can do more with this, and I'm interested to see where they can go with it, because at the moment the map still has a ton of issues. That there are some issues that haven't really been fixed by the update, but other issues have been fixed, like barriers and grenades, so now you can go back onto the roofs. And so there were just these bigger layout changes that I hope will improve the flow of the map, but I am somewhat skeptical as to how effective these changes will be, but I'm glad that we have some changes at least. Moving on to the CTE or community testing environment, we got a lot of new guns added into there. The PPSH and all of the other map updates that are now in the main game also came from here. Just thought I would let y'all know. So we got the addition of the new LMG, which was hinted at in the Stylis Discord a while ago, and it is the MG3 KWS, MG3 for short, and it fires 762 rounds just like the M60, and at the moment it is very powerful. It has a good fire rate, good damage, so try that out if you can. It is a higher rank unlock, especially for the test place, so it's possible that you'll just end up having to pick it up from somebody. And then we also received 3 new shotguns, the DBV, Saiga 12, and Spaz 12. They are all very fun to use, all very unique too for 3 new shotguns, and I hope that maybe we'll see these guns being put into the main game eventually. Alongside the 3 new shotguns, there was also an automatic secondary added, the MP1911. I didn't actually get a chance to try that out myself, but I know that people have been. Can't really say much about that. And then there were also 2 new melees added, the ice pick and the crowbar. Not really much to say there. Generally, melees are pretty the same, but it is nice to get some new ones. Moving on to the Stylis subreddit, we had big announcements regarding the map building contest and the winners of that contest. So congratulations to Sturbans for their harbor map, Real Wolf Dogs for their blizzard map, Fire Trail 11 for their rig map, Carter the Hippo for their Palawan coast map, and It's Century Steel for their forest military base map. So the winners of the contest will get 100,000 Robux if their map makes it into the main game, and then the winners of the contest will also just receive 25,000 credits and possibly 20,000 more for awards that they might receive for that. Don't know what those awards are, but it's interesting to see what they could be. And so these maps also will be added to the test play soon, as hinted at in the Reddit post, so I'm excited to see how they all play out. And lastly, we had the meme of the month from Mr. Magi. This is the top meme post from the month of March, so here that is. And then moving on to just general information from either the Stylis Discord or just the community in general. So from the Stylis Discord, Hypo posted a vote about whether or not the Asylum map from Call of Robloxia should be remade to fit into Phantom Forces, and the post had a large majority of people supporting that idea, and I personally think it'll be interesting to see how it would be if it were added into Phantom Forces. I think that's a really cool idea, and I'm interested to see if anything else happens with that in the future. Next up, we had some cool achievements from some players in the game. So first we had Call Me God Status, who managed to reach a 200 kill game, which is actually pretty crazy. Normally if someone reaches 100 kills or a bit over that, it's you're pushed for time sometimes. 200 kills though is crazy, and it just shows how people huddling at the vending machines can really help you farm kills. We also had Postman Sam reaching rank 400, which is also pretty crazy. Like, it's hard to think about that, but yeah, he's at that rank now, and he also has over 500,000 kills. So yeah, that is insane. Congrats to those 2 guys for getting those kind of achievements. And then last but not least, if you haven't been following it, there have been like lore that is being released for Phantom Forces. So we have Phantom General, and then other like posts from Stylis social media, and then there's just a big mega thread on the subreddit showing every post and all of how the puzzles were figured out, and it's actually really interesting, and I'm curious to see what Stylis can do with lore or like kind of story to the game in the future, and maybe how it could be integrated into gameplay itself. So that is all for this month. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that it was helpful or informational for you. And since this was the first episode that I'm doing for this, I would like some feedback. So please do let me know what you think, and please be constructive. I would also like to thank my friend Ryan, also known as Ryan the Robloxian, also known as Jew in Power, for helping me out gathering information for this video, as well as kind of coming up with the idea for this series in the first place. So shout out to him. That's all I've got for today, and thanks for watching.